Welcome to Four Guys on the Couch. We have the hashtag the struggles are real, because they are. Do you not see the on air?
Okay, I was just...
Okay.
Well, by the way, we'll probably do a bloopers video.
We probably will do a bloopers video. I'll cut some of this out because it's atrocious. But all the way on the end over there is my Flying Dutchman, Chris Skelton.
Woo!
Next to him is my German Longhorn, Brian Voss. And then just two to be determined. Jason.
Yes.
Jason.
We'll just
He doesn't want us to prep. See, this is the struggles are real.
Rear. Struggles are in the rear.
Okay, real quick housekeeping things. This is the struggle here. We can't get rid of the music. This is the only way we can actually videotape here because we don't have any money. We're college kids.
At the moment, yes. But with your help.
With your help, we've been denied a Kickstarter. The struggles are real, guys. You know?
One day we'll be legitimate.
One day we'll be legitimate. Whoa, what just happened here?
We'll be considered the best of the best.
Do we have a viewer?
No, I don't
We'll
know.
be the best.
Okay, real quick, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitch. We'll have this segmented out tomorrow by topic. I don't know why this guy hates me so much. We're just having fun here. I don't even know. This is how today's podcast is done. I don't even know.
We roll with it.
We just roll with it. Okay, so who wants to go first today?
So, what does everyone think of the Champions League final between Atletico and Real?
That was like instantaneous.
I think it's gonna end up like the Spanish League Cup. Atletico winning over Barcelona. They seem to be on fire this season. They're great underdogs too.
They won the league.
That too.
They just won the league. I mean, that gives some validation to what they're trying to do over there. I mean, they have a pretty talented team. They have a great coach, Diego Simeone. Personally, I want United to pick him up, personally. But we got Ben Hall, but that's okay. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Yeah, honestly, I like their chances. Real Madrid, what injuries are they going in with?
Benzema's injured.
Benzema? Anyone else? I feel like someone else is in the midfield.
Let's find
What?
it.
Is it Di Maria?
I think center mid's injured.
Injuries for who?
Real Madrid, look it up.
I am on it.
Brian, what do you think? You brought up the topic.
I personally think that Atletico will win the final. I think as much as Real Madrid has been overbilled as the overwhelming favorite, I just can't see them holding up under the pressure. I think the pressure can get them, and Atletico's confidence will move on from not only the winning the league, but just doing better than expected this year. I think that because of that, they will win by a score of 1-0 in the final.
They do have the momentum going in. It'll be hard to just save that. I mean, they got all the right attitude, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for them. Because honestly, that I feel like in the summer that club's going to be dismantled. I mean, like as in people are going to get sold. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can keep that team together and keep Diego
Costa.
Simeone. Diego Costa's going to Chelsea. There's no doubt about it.
Sadly.
That's the only one I think is for sure he's going. Some of the other guys are a little older. You know, they're in their late, like 26 and up. So, it depends if they're going to be gone. I think this is a once in a lifetime season for them.
Yeah.
Honestly, unless they can pick up a couple players to replace like Diego Costa, which they seem to be done because they had Fernando Torres. He got replaced with Diego Forlán. Then he got replaced with Sergio Aguero. And he got replaced with Falcao. and now they have Diego Costa. They seem to be good at replacing people. I mean,
And they seem to be good at staying.
keep on talking. I think I figured out everything.
They seem to be surviving pretty well.
Let's do this. Let's see if AR hockey will get us into the good zone. Oh crap! Oh crap! The struggle is real.
Only the microphone audio is being broadcast, Henry.
Sorry for the
okay.
little technical difficulties at the moment. But to our 4 new viewers, I'd like to say thank you for joining us.
Woo.
The struggles are real today.
Yeah, the struggles have been real.
It's like the universe doesn't want us to have this podcast today.
Well,
Forget the universe.
So, updates on apparently Windows postponed this. Updates as far as injuries. We have Kareem Benzema, who pulled his groin, but he said it's not going to be a big problem. He'll be able to play for the championship game. And then Ronaldo's injury is going to be okay also. He'll be up there for the championship game.
So, I'm-
The more in terms of Real Madrid, I'd like to bring up the topic of the financial fair play initiative brought about by UEFA.
But real quick though, so we all agree pretty much that we think Atletico is going to win.
This seems
I would like to vote for the underdog here.
So that's Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Even though I'm going to go on record and say that I've never liked Real Madrid ever in my life, I'm going to go with them because they're probably going to
Okay, here, real quick. We're going to go around. I want final score
Oh boy.
and whether it's going to go into extra time or PKs. Chris, go. You're going first.
Oh, okay. It's going to go 2-1. It'll be a really close game. Real Madrid will pull a random, really cool goal at the end of the game, and it'll be 2-1 Real Madrid.
No, wait. I think we're
But
going to get this.
undoubtedly, there will be at least 3 yellow cards pulled.
Yeah.
Maybe even a red.
This is a derby. This is the first time the city struggles are real, Chris.
But what is it even telling us to do?
I don't know.
I will say with
I'll get these technical
with the
difficulties
looking
fixed up.
Atletico will win 1-0 in extra time. However, I think their 95 yellow cards this season and 2 red cards could possibly come back and bite them in this game, as they've brought about an average of greater than 2 yellow cards per game and just 2 red cards. I feel that's going to come back and bite them in this game.
Okay, let's see how well we do this right now.
This is like freaking out. It's great. Yeah.
This is entertainment, you know? This is
If
the
nobody knows what we're
faults.
talking about, then just watch the road.
This is the faults of live broadcasting
Yeah.
on a PlayStation 4. Wait, Jason.
I think it's gonna end in extra time. I'm rooting for Atletico for this one. I think they'll probably win it by a goal difference of 1. But Gareth Bale seems to be the wild card here. He's apparently not injured and he seems to be really, really effective. So he could be the difference in this game. Not just him though, but Real seems to have a talented squad as well. So let's not just automatically write them out.
I'm going to make the wildest prediction here. I predict there's going to be 4 yellow cards. There's going to be 2 reds. It's going to go into PKs. It'll be a 2-2. 2-2 game going into PKs. And it'll be Atletico and PKs. Because Real is just going to have too much pressure on them. Because Atletico have nothing to lose.
On that though, how good is Casillas between the sticks when it comes to PKs, if it does come to that?
I like Courtois better than Casillas. Casillas, I've never been high on him. I think he's a very overrated goalkeeper. Very overrated. He plays for one of the best teams in the world. Doesn't touch the ball. He plays in a trash league where he's not challenged that often. If you know me,
Henry
you
just
know
pulled out guns and took shots.
if you know me, you know I don't like La Liga at all. And I really think it's a trash league.
Do you think possibly his international plays hindered his development, Casillas? Playing for Spain and them having won the World Cup with such a talented squad that maybe it's hindered his ability
I think he
to
has a bit
improve?
of an ego, you know,
On that?
because he's a winner,
Yeah, but
but also that can also give him good mentality. I just think he's a bit overrated, honestly, as a goalkeeper. And I think Courtois is a superior goalkeeper, even at such a young age. The only thing that will hinder him is he is so young and all the pressure.
let's not forget he's on loan from Chelsea. He is under pressure to maybe win that starting job at Chelsea. If
I don't think all the rumors are saying he's going to be sold next season. Czech is 29.
That's still like in his prime though.
I mean, look at Tim Howard. He's 35 and he's playing.
The guy's old.
He's the third best goalkeeper in the Premier League this season. Only Czech and De Gea were better.
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Or no, not De Gea. Szczesny. It was Szczesny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Szczesny.
Don't be forgetting the Arsenal people.
It was so young. It was on a red team. Okay? Just accept that as fact.
Yeah, I mean, but you also have to look at it this way though. If you have a top-notch defense, then you're gonna have a clean sheet, no matter what.
And it looks good for stats.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Czech and Courtois were the two best goalkeepers in the Champions League.
Until Czech got into foul trouble. Not Wojciech, Szczesny, not Czech. I was referring to Szczesny.
No, I'm saying Czech and Courtois were the two best goalkeepers in the Champions League this season. Stats-wise.
Oh, stats-wise.
That's what they're considered. I mean, no.
Okay, so the goalies, so the defense basically.
I mean, it's better. I mean, you want to go into financial fair play. Yeah, it's if y'all don't know, this is what
I do not.
slapped on. Was it a $60 million fine? $60 million fine
Yeah.
on Man City and PSG.
82 million on Man City.
No, I'm talking about euros.
Oh, in euros, then yes.
It's 60 million euros on Man City and PSG with 21. Their Champions League squad has to be limited to 21 players, which is 25 for everyone else. There's another
Why just them?
because they broke financial fair play. Financial fair play is. I'll explain this for everyone. This financial fair play was 2012, 2013 was when it was first implemented. Yeah, so it was implemented to make sure clubs don't go into bankruptcy and keep everything stable while keeping it on the same level where one club can't spend like $1 billion and buy a whole team of ridiculousness. At least give Ajax a fighting chance. Because all they do is build players and sell them. So it's essentially to keep everything in balance and not create super clubs, even though there is super clubs being created. Like what I consider a super club is Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona.
BVB. Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund.
No, they're not.
They're getting there.
There are not.
Dude,
They are a humble. Half their starting 11 is from their academy.
I know, but they'll get there soon. And then
I feel like the loss of Lewandowski will hurt them severely, though, in that respect.
But they don't spend big. They'll spend on average like 30 million off season, and that's on players that are in their early 20s that no one knows about, and they get on their team and
that's a
build them.
consistent thing with German clubs, though. They have a German mentality when it comes to finances, though. And they don't spend beyond their means, unlike your English and your French clubs.
Yeah, I would completely agree. And they're really good at finding gems. That's I think Germany, the Dutch league, the French league, all have the best scouting systems. It's proved by how many players get sold out of those leagues to the top tier leagues.
Go Holland.
I mean, even though I consider Germany the second best league, but how much the super clubs buy out of them? What I'm interested to see is they need to, if these two clubs, I think there's 8 clubs in total that were fined. I want to see if they think this, because Man City, their financial group is worth 800 billion euros. The group that owns them. So
it's a sheik from the UAE.
yeah.
In fact.
So well, no, it's the group as a whole. They're a big banking group. The sheik himself, I think.
Arab money.
Arab
money.
Arab money.
Arab money in the English Premier League.
Hey, that's just what everybody is.
I can't complain. Arsenal's also
No, they are owned by an American.
partially by an American.
No, no.
40,
No. It's up to 70% now.
70% since
Yeah.
when?
Since like last year.
You bought more shares, or
Yeah. He's been buying up shares. He also owns the Colorado Rapids. You know, he owns another sports team.
And while we're on financial fair play, according to a recent report put out in August of 2013, Real Madrid are 590 million euros in debt.
United's in, we're in 500 million euros. Or 500 million pounds in debt.
what about Arsenal
Arsenal has always had a good track record.
for being debt free?
Well, because y'all own a lot of land.
That's it.
You know, and y'all own apartment complexes and all that fun jazz.
Yeah, I mean, one of the FA Cup commentators today, and just to put this out there, Arsenal won their first trophy in 9 years.
I thought it was 8 years.
9 years.
That was 8 years.
I thought so too. Commentators said 9 years. It's arguable.
Okay.
9, 8 years.
Hey,
It's been a long time.
hey, it's a long time.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Shout out to Hull City fans. The better side won it. Sorry. But
What was the score? I didn't even look.
3-2.
3-2?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really close. But seeing as one of the reasons Arsenal hasn't really had that much buying power over the years has been Arsene Wenger's frugal policy in developing the youth team and picking from the youth academy and buying from lower leagues as opposed to buying big.
Yeah.
Last year's big buy was Ozil,
Yeah.
and
That burned out halfway through the season.
and that was primarily because we were done paying for the Emirates. So, in retrospect,
It's been, I mean, he's also had a pretty strict board that's been keeping, I mean, because he hasn't been frugally spending ridiculous amounts of money, y'all are pretty financially safe. I don't even think y'all have any debt. That's how stable y'all are.
yeah.
If y'all have debt, it's probably like maybe at most 10 million pounds. I mean, it's not much.
Yeah, but in retrospect, that gives us a bit more flexibility as far as when the summer transfer market comes in.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Yeah.
And then with the World Cup coming up, that's also another scouting opportunity. You get to see.
But I think the World Cup is a false positive for scouting.
Yeah.
Just because they have a couple good games in the World Cup doesn't mean they're a club level player.
Well, not only that, but you feel to differentiate between a player who's good individually or just a product of the system.
Yeah.
Because in the World Cup, you may have 3 games max or whatever.
Yeah, at
And,
least have 3 games.
You always have 3 games. My fault for saying it incorrectly. But a player could be just a product of the system. Like for example, a striker on a team running a 4-5-1. If the striker's has good midfielders and they get a lot of goals, how can you tell if they're good individually just from that samples?
Yeah, and stats can be, missed. But it's really about coaches actually watching. It's a lot different to actually watch how much interactivity he's having
With the midfielders.
Yeah,
But-
watching the numbers that are produced.
I mean, on that note, though, a striker has to be able to know how to position himself properly, how to receive that ball that the midfielder is sending to him. So, yes, he could be a product of the system and saying his midfielders are good, but at the same time, he has to know what to do with the ball when it's given to him.
Right.
Positioning's a big thing. Having good feet. Striker doesn't have good feet, he's not going to score.
When that run's given to you and it's just you and that one defender, what do you do in that situation? If you're a good striker, you know when to pull back and when to go and whatnot, as opposed to I don't know,
Doing nothing.
yeah,
Just sitting there.
or losing the ball.
So-
Picking grass.
I think we have covered that topic. I think we should move on to the next.
Real quick, wrap it up.
Okay.
In this coming year, which club do you think is gonna? Who's gonna be the next club that gets a fine strapped on them?
I'm gonna say Real.
It's such like a pessimistic. It's your pessimistic view. Who's
No,
gonna get the next spot?
I'm being serious.
I know, but
Like, if Real loses the Champions League, I think they would spend big. Barcelona has the whole transfer ban on them.
I mean, I know they took that off.
yeah.
No.
not
It,
yet.
So, it hasn't been
a
official.
pending appeal.
It's a pending appeal. I think it's going to be strapped on because Platini he's actually. I wish he would be president of FIFA, honestly. But
One thing's better than Sepp Blatter.
he's
At
atrocious.
this point in time, anyone's better.
I can see it's either going to be Chelsea or Real Madrid.
I'll go with Chelsea.
I think Mourinho really wants to win the Champions League.
He's gonna. Mourinho's a big spender.
Yeah, and I think Abramovich doesn't care. He wants the trophies in his case.
And in Mourinho's case, we'll go out of the way to congratulate the referees when he doesn't.
Chris,
get it.
Ajax is going to be on the next one.
No, not a Dutch club. I would probably have to go with Real Madrid because following the loss that they're about to have, even though I hope they win, following the loss, they'll probably spend a lot to get some good talent back on the squad.
Well, that was a good topic.
Yeah.
We're segmenting this today, as y'all know, taking notes when this stuff happens.